Good morning, everybody. This is Michelle with Creative Operation. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, 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 and I hope you enjoy what I have to offer. Today, we are here with the April edition of our hashtag Crafty Goals 2024, and I am going to endeavor to kind of show you what I did, how I did it, and just share my goals and if I met them or not, and just maybe give you some inspiration to do the same. I have been, I feel like quite busy this last month. It's been quite a month. So not only are we looking at our crafty goals, but we're also trying to smash our crafty stash. So one of the things that I've been trying to do every month is to, go through and, smash stuff, get rid of my paper collection so that, quite honestly, I can buy more. Get some new stuff in, out with old, in with the new, right? So anyway, I thought I would start today by talking about, I've got a craft fair coming up in May. The first week of May, we're going to be doing a craft fair, and I thought I would make some projects that were, kind of smaller projects, like small gifts and things. Mother's Day's coming up, and I thought it would be, it's right before then, so I thought I'd make a few things that were really pretty that maybe someone might be interested in getting for Mother's Day. So one of the things that I've been working on is making these notebooks. These are great notebooks. So Heather, who is part of our group, she is at Covered by Grace, and you'll see her information down below, has come up with these really cute little notebooks, and they are basically making notebooks with index cards, and they're absolutely adorable. So she has a tutorial on her channel on how to make these little notebooks that are 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, and you can use, your 3 by 4 journal cards on those. So I had Echo Park's what was it called? Be Happy. And I had just little bits and pieces. So I decided to make some notebooks. Now I've made a ton more of these. I just didn't bring those on camera. I did do a video on making notebooks, and you can see that in my channel list if you want to go check that out. But these I haven't showed yet. They're really super cute. So I was able to make 2 of the ones using 4 by 6 index cards, and then I made 3 where I took the index cards and cut them in half like she did. I didn't put tabs on them like she did, but I did use a journal card on the inside kind of as a little cover page, and then on these, because I was running low on the pattern paper, I didn't really have that much. I used some of the cardstock as dividers. So they have sections, they have 4 sections each, and I did put some of the ephemera pieces in the back just to kind of decorate the back cover a little bit. But they're very simple, they're very easy to put together, and they were really fun to do. So, and it really did, smash that paper pack. So I got that out of my way. Which is nice because now I can, like I said, buy more, which I did yesterday. So there's that. So this one here, again, they all have some sort of a cover page on them. This one here, I had a little bit of pattern paper, the right size, and then I used one of the die cuts on that. So this is what the larger ones look like, and I'll show you. Just the dividers are plain, so whoever gets this, they could actually do whatever they want on here. They can write on it or use it for a post-it note or whatever. But anyway, these are really super cute. So I made a whole bunch of those. And then I also, for the craft fair, I had one of these that I had bought from the dollar store, actually. And the remaining little scraps that I had left over, I created this kind of photo frame. So at the top of it here, it says, "You are the bee's knees." I added a few enamel dots from my stash and some flowers that I have from my stash. And then the final 2 pieces that hang are photo mats. So I thought that would be kind of fun. I think someone would probably like that for Mother's Day, don't you? Yeah, so I made that. So that's one of the things that I did. But before we get going any further with a few things I want to share with you, let's kind of go through my planner and I'll show you what I've been busy with and how I did my goals. So every month I've been making a tally sheet. So I've been going through and just writing down all the different things that I have made. I'm part of a design team, so some of the projects I can't show you because they're part of a retreat that we're doing coming up. But I've been really super busy. So you guys know that I've been doing the Gnome Project Afghan. I did finish July and August's squares for March, so that was amazing. But I also made a blue Afghan, and I made 2 other afghans out of some black, white, and 3 shades of gray yarn that I had in my stash. And I still have more left over. So I'm making a third right now. I just started that, but I actually finished 3 full afghans, and I'm going to put some pictures right now so you can see those. So I'm still working on my gnome project, and I am way ahead of schedule because the original plan was to do a square a month, and this is the end of March, and I've already finished clear through August, and they turned out really cute. So I'm ahead of schedule on that. I do like to crochet because it does relax me. So when in the evenings, when I'm tired and I can't sit at my desk anymore, sit on the couch, and I watch a little TV before I go to bed, and I crochet. So that's how come I've gotten so much of that done. As far as albums, boxes, all those things, I've done quite a few. I did my design team projects. I did a big explosion box, and then I've done the stuff for the birthday bash. I made some books. I've done all kinds of different things. I did a flip book tutorial. So all together I've done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of albums and stuff. One of them, this mini staggered height mini album that I've got written here. So yesterday I went to a local scrapbook store called Cobblestone Creek Studios, and it's a local store here in Damascus, Oregon, and it's a great little store, and they had a display that I just fell in love with, and I had to try to recreate it because it was really cute. They didn't have a tutorial for it, so I just kind of eyeballed it and kind of guessed, and it made this really cute little staggered thing. I just literally finished this last night. I did use all of a pack of envelope journaling bits from Pink Fresh called Happy Heart in here, but then so I used the whole entire pack that I bought, and then I went ahead and I used some bits of stuff that I had in my stash. So I had this one by Heidi Swap, and it had 40 ephemera bits in it, and then I used this one here by Maggie Holmes called Round Trip. I used some of that, and because the colors all matched, I thought it was really perfect. The paper came from this pack of papers that my BFF gave me, and then I had more as well, and so I used some papers from this because I'm still trying to smash this, so I didn't quite get that done yet, but I'm working on it. So let me show you how this works. It's really cute. They had it tied differently. They had it where it tied in the back. I just wrapped the ribbon around the front, and then you just kind of ease it over the bottom, and then it opens up and it does like a file. So I'll just kind of flip through there, but you basically just make a hinge system, and then you just put your ephemera bits on it, and I just thought this was adorable. So I do need to actually, I want to put some ribbon through the tags. I just haven't gotten to that part yet, but I did do quite a bit already. So I put the journal cards in the envelopes. There's and those go in. They just simply glue onto the pieces. There's a place for photos here. Here's a little tag pocket. I added the cute little, what do you call it, tab. Couple more tags. You see how these are all mixed and matched now. So I mean, you can see they work, absolutely beautifully together. On the back of that one, that's the other side of the tab. This one here was actually kind of like a library pocket, but I just went ahead and folded it like an envelope, and then I tucked a little photo mat that came in those ephemera bits, and that's pretty much all I did. So I used some lightweight chipboard, 2 pieces of the paper from that paper pad that my BFF gave me, and then I had some scraps of this natural cardstock that I made the hinges with, and I used an edge punch. I don't know if you can see that, but I used an edge punch on the edge of the hinges because I knew some of these pages weren't going to cover them all, so I thought that would pretty them up a little bit. But isn't this cute? Isn't this cute? Made a little tag pocket here. You could journal on that. I like that you can open it up too. In this pocket here, if I can open this up, just kind of show you this really quick. How's that cute little insert there? Goes in that pocket. This was from the pack that I got here, I think. Now I can't remember what came from what. But I did use a whole bunch. And unfortunately, this one doesn't have a picture on the back of what was in it. So yeah, there's that. This says, always want to remember this. Great place for a photo here. I added this little die cut on the top of this library pocket. There's another journal tag there. On the back of that, there was an index card that I just put on the back. It was just super cute. Thought that was cute. And then on the back inside cover is another envelope. And then I didn't have another tag that goes in here, so I took one of the index cards that I made some... You know, I bought some 5x8 index cards too because I thought I'd make some bigger notebooks. I haven't done it yet, but I just trimmed it to 7.5, and then I scored it every 2.5 inches, and then just accordioned it so it would fit in that pocket. So that's a great journal spot, and that's attached right to the back cover. So I like that this is a display piece because it's staggered, and I love the way that looks. And then the ribbon, you just slide over the top, and then just the tension of the album keeps it up. So I just think that's really cute. I love how that looks. I just love that. So I created that. I made that. The other thing that I have been playing with is making these little bead dangles because I was trying to smash some beads. So I did that, or not beads, buttons. I was trying to smash buttons, and I saw several things from different artists on like Pinterest and stuff like that. So I actually did smash a bead pack from close to my heart, button pack from close to my heart that I had in my stash, all these blue buttons. And then I went through some beads that I had and created these cute little dangles. So these can be made, and then you can use them on all sorts of projects. You can use them on album spines, anything. So I've been playing with that too. So I digress. When I went through my tally of my notebooks, so these are just notebooks that I've made. I made 11 of the mini wired notebooks, the little 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. I did a larger one that was 5.5 by 8.5, and that one I shared in a video, and it was a kit that I had that I never used, and I did use up some papers that was given to me by my friend, Alice in Wonderland themed. I did do that. I made some covered composition books. I made the larger size 4x6 index card books. I made 5 of those. I made a Graphic 45 journal from packaging, which is fun. Let me show you that one real quick. This one was part of my design team package, and this literally was the packaging for the papers, and it was so pretty I couldn't throw it away. So I cut the bottom part off, so it's 6 by 8 inches tall, or 12 by 8, you know, because I cut the packaging piece off. Used a punch in the packaging paper. There was this image, so I used that to help hold the seam binding on. And then this was one of the cut aparts that I had left over, and I just kind of layered that down. Had seam binding for closure, and then just made a real simple stapled notebook, and used a couple pieces of cardstock that I had left over to make a pocket on the inside covers, and I used that. So like, not only did I smash this particular collection from my design team, but also used the actual cover sheet. So it's really a thick paper, and I couldn't throw it away. I just couldn't throw it away. So I did that. So I mean, I literally smashed that. So I did lots of those things. And then most recently I've been making some composition books with removable covers, and I have a tutorial that I just put out yesterday for that, so I'll link that below. But that turned out to be a really super cute project, and it's really fast, and I'm hoping that it sells really good at the craft fair. So that's one of my goals for next month, is to get some more stuff ready for the craft fair and get that all taken care of. As far as cards go, I made 8 bee-themed cards. I made cards for the birthday bash retreat that I'm going to be doing, which I can't show you, but because it will be a retreat tutorial for that. But I did make 6 cards for that. I did make my Christmas cards. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I made my Christmas April kit. Zippered pouches. I made 7 of these total, and I thought that these are going to be really super cute for the craft fair. So one of the designers on the design team that I'm on for Country Craft Creations came up with this tutorial. I'll put a link down below. She's using zippered topped bags and showing you how to create this. Well, I made the pouches, and this is some paper that I have in my stash. I still haven't smashed all of that yet, but I just made a really simple pouch. And then on the inside of this pouch, and I thought this might be a cute gift. I'm going to take this to the craft fair as well. I made a covered composition book. This is one of the ones that I did that I just put the paper on and glued it on. And then I used one of the stickers on the front as the title. And it's just a simple little book. But then I also did these glittered Bic pens that you just take the pen out, put the glitter in, put the pen part back in, and then you have this cute little glittered pen. So I thought this would be a cute little thing to take to the craft fair and see how that goes. And, you know, it's a cute little reusable pouch. You could actually, because it's paper, you could punch this. So you could either do it like, you know, with a happy planner, or do hole punch and put it in your binder, which would be kind of cool to do. All kinds of different things, but I thought this would be a nice little thing to take. So let me know what you think. I mean, if you saw something like this, would you be like, "Ooh, that's cute, I'd buy that"? Let me know. I'd like to know. So I did 7 of those. I made several of them, so I'll take those and see how they go. With all of the projects that I did, I made 8 glitter pens and then added those to specific little things that I'm going to take. And then I did make some tags and things like that. So I did kind of bust some stuff up. As far as my goal for organizing and cleaning, I didn't do as great a job as I was hoping I was going to do. But, you know, it happens, right? I did clean out a whole bunch of my yarn and get rid of some stuff. So I'm going to call that a win. I at least did something. And then I did actually do something like in my house. It wasn't like craft related, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe it might be. My linen closet was out of control, and my linen closet is the one that I keep, like, even my linens for holidays. So I put, you know, I got all of that straightened out, and you guys wouldn't believe how much Halloween linen I have. Tablecloths, you know, kitchen towels, all the things that go with Halloween. But anyways, it's all organized. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna call that a win for that. But I'm hoping next month will be better, especially with the craft fair coming up. I'm hoping that I can declutter some of my product that I have. So that would be nice. I'm gonna hopefully be able to say that's gonna be a win. So as far as smashing goes, I made a lot of projects. I did smash a photo play paper collection that I'm using for the retreat. I had 2 of those, and I smashed those. And then I did have my Grow with Love design team package that I did smash completely, even the cover page. As far as partial kits go, I did some stuff with a paper collection from Park Lane called Planner Girl, and I did smash that, making notebooks and things like that. I did smash my Home Sweet Home by Graphic 45. That is a cute little book that I made, and I don't think I've shared that video yet, but it's coming up. It'll be coming up in the next couple days. I had an album kit from 7 Gypsies. You guys remember that? That I used, and I smashed the little bits that I had to make that. So not only did I get that album out of my stash, which is going to go to the craft fair, but I also smashed the leftovers that I had from that album. I had used it in 2015 and made a project, and I had leftovers. I still had the leftovers, so it's gone now. I smashed the little bitty bits that I had from Tea in Wonderland from Country Craft Creations. I did do that, and then the Be Happy stuff. And then also on this was a button pack that had like many, many buttons in it that I smashed making these dangles. So I'm going to call that a smash as well, because I'm thinking, like, if we have product, not just paper, but if we have stuff, like packages of stuff, if we use it all and get rid of it, I think that's a smash, right? I think it works. So that's what I did. All right. Video tracker. I showed you this last time. This is how I kind of keep track of all the videos that I do, because some of them I get them ready, I upload them, and then I go ahead and share them. So I have a couple that I haven't shared yet, but they're coming. Total published are 10, ready to publish are 3, and then for the virtual retreat I did 3. So I did 16 tutorial video things all told for the month of March, and I think that's huge. This is just a kind of to-do thing that I had for the virtual retreat, for my crafty goals, for my design team. I just kind of did this big checklist and it was done. So I thought it needs to live here because, you know, I did it. The other thing that I like to do every month is get my next papers ready. So this is going to be my tally sheet for April. Here is my tally sheet for full kit smashed and partial kit smashed. I've got my video tracker already, and these are forwarded from last month. So the retreat videos and then these 3 videos that I haven't published yet, but they're coming. So I've got a baggy pouch share video. I've got a prototype share for Explosion Box that I did publish, and then it was a tutorial for Country Craft Creations, and then I've got this Be Happy Smash that I didn't publish yet, but they're coming. And so the rest of them will be what I'm filming in April, okay? And I do need to add this one on there. Here is my tracker for my gnome Afghan project, and I have started working on September, and I do have to rip it apart because they have a color wrong, and I didn't realize it till after I did it, so I have to redo part of it. But anyway, that's okay. It happens. I did my social media stats. I finally got over 15,000 subscribers in YouTube, and I think that's awesome. So thank you very much, everybody, for doing that. I really appreciate it, and I love your support. Everything else went up a little bit, so that's good. But the YouTube thing, that was huge for me. When I hit 15,000, I was super happy. I just love that. So I'm doing really good on that. Here is my kind of tally sheet. So altogether, in March, I did 7 albums, journals, folios, etc. I did my Christmas cards I still need to show you, and then 14 other cards, so different themes. I did 2 of my Afghan squares. I was just tracking the gnome, thinking that I would only get 1 done, but I'm cooking on that. So I might have to change that goal later. It's coming up. I smashed basically 3 full kits and 4 partial kits. Didn't do any layouts this time. I did do 20 miscellaneous items, and then I also did 28 notebooks altogether with all of the different notebook things that I have created. So I think that's pretty good. And then the last page here is my goal tracker. So these are my main goals that I want to do every month. Any deadlines that I have for design team, any commissioned items that I have, all that, I did meet all of my goals. So, you know, I did make all my deadlines. So that was good. I did make my Christmas cards. Going to show you that in a second. I did purge a little bit. So I did at least the yarn section and the linen section, if you want to count it. I did smash at least 2 large paper packs. I did make my squares, and I did do my Crafty Goals video on time. So that's good, right? And that's that. So that's my planner. So let me show you the cards that I made for Christmas, and then we are done, and you can quit listening to me ramble. So this was the March kind of card kit that I created for the cards that I was going to make in March, and I'll just kind of go through them real quick. It's this really cute design by Linda's Stamping Escape, and it's a blog post, and I will link that down below. Excuse me. She showed you how to do this, so I just am using up those Christmas papers that I have set aside to smash the entire year, using them mainly for my cards, because my goal is to make 10 cards per month. And they're real simple. Just use some cardstock on the back, use the strips of paper, stickers, and then in the middle of each is an enamel dot from the collections that I put aside that I thought went together. Really simple, but they're cute. I think they turned out really cute. And they used my scraps, right? And so that's the other thing. I want to smash everything, but I also want to use up my scraps because I hate wasting things. And making cards really helps use up all those things. So that was what I made for March. Now, my April kit that I created is by a gal who has a blog called Crafting Daily Dose, and this was a post that she did in July of 2022, and they were quilt inspired cards. So I made one of them, and then I just created like all the pieces, so in April I can put them all together. But basically they're still using the scraps, and in her tutorial she had one more piece here, but I opted to leave that open and then use the stickers in the collection to actually put the card sentiment right there. So that's what I did, and then I'm going to put like a sticker or something on the inside, and those are going to be super simple, and again, using all your scraps. So here's my kit. I've got my cards ready, I've got my enamel dots ready, and then my stickers are picked out. So I'm going to be using these. And then this right here, are all the bits and pieces all organized, so I have them all ready to go. So when I go to sit and make this kit in April, these are my 10 April cards. So I've got that all ready to go as well. So I'll put a link to this one down below as well. And yeah, so that's what I've got for you today. I have been super busy. These are just some of the things. So please check out the rest of the gals that are in this hashtag Crafty Goals 2024 group. Check out all the videos. Everybody has such amazing ideas, and I just absolutely am having a ball with this. And it's really awesome to see how everybody is doing, smashing their stash, getting their crafty goals done. It's also, you know, like, it's okay if you don't make all your goals. I mean, I didn't clean near as much as I wanted to, but, you know, hey, it's okay. I got next month, right? Okay. I did do a lot as it is. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to check out the other videos below and see what everybody else did. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.